Hello friends, welcome to next lecture in engineering drawing. In today's lecture, we will be seeing few more examples on projections of points in the front view, top view and side view. So we will be taking two important examples, or you can say important types of examples. So we will locate or randomly we'll choose some quadrant, and in that we will be solving. And this lecture is going to be the last lecture for projection of points. So here we begin with this lecture. So before we start with the lecture, I request you to please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please like to our Facebook page Mechanical Engineering Tutorials. Also follow us on Twitter and Instagram. The links are in the description. So welcome to lecture number 16. So here we have a problem. So draw the projections of point P located equidistant from RPP, below HP and behind VP of 45 mm. That is, the distance is 45 mm. So this point is 45 mm from RPP, 45 mm below HP and 45 mm behind VP. So below HP and behind VP, we can say this point is in the third quadrant. So here I have already drawn the projections for this point in the third quadrant. So here this is the projection of point P in the third quadrant. So to know how to draw this projection of point P in the third quadrant, you can refer to the link coming in the iCard or YouTube card above over here. So you can click the link and see the procedure to obtain the projections of a point in the third quadrant. So now once we have drawn the front view and top view, okay, here we will locate the planes also. So for third quadrant, HP in above XY line and VP is below XY line. So for third quadrant, your RPP will be towards the left. So I shall take 45 mm towards the left from this projection. So here you have to be very careful while projecting. This line will be the dimension line and this is the projection line. So while choosing or measuring, you have to be very careful over here. So here I keep this 45 mm mark on this projection, and the 0 mm I'll mark the point on XY line. So here I will draw this x2 y2 line. So once this x2 y2 line is drawn, next step I have to draw is the 45 degree line. So you already know how to draw this 45 degree line. So you can refer to this video how to draw the 45 degree line when you are drawing the problem or solving the problem when the point is in the third quadrant. So again you can refer to the iCard which will be coming on top right corner. So now here we have the top view above XY line and front view below XY line. So we will have 45 degree line above XY line. So now I shall draw this 45 degree line. So I have already drawn this 45 degree line. My next process is to do the projections. So the top view I have to project till 45 degree line. So I'll just move this sheet so that you can be able to see how the drawing is done. So here I'll just extend this 45 degree line slightly longer so that I can project this point clearly. So this point P, I shall project it till 45 degree line. So this line will be parallel to XY line. Now at this juncture I shall see where is the front view of the point. So if the front view of the point is above the top view, this line will be projected upwards. But in this case the front view of the point is below the top view, so this line will be projected downwards parallel to x2 y2 line. The next step, I have to project horizontally the front view. So this front view will be again parallel to XY line. The projection will be parallel to XY line. So wherever it intersects the vertical projection, we get the side view of the point. So on the RPP for third quadrant, we will have left side view. So this is how to solve the problem when the point is in the third quadrant and it is equidistant from all the planes. So you can also show this dimension here. So this length, that is from point to this XY line or X2 Y2 line, So you can just show this dimension here. So this is also 45 mm. So this is about the point when it is located in the third quadrant. So next type of problem we shall see now. So this is the next problem. So we have a point located above HP and in front of VP, and the point is located at 40 mm in front of VP and 35 mm from RPP. So it is given that it is above HP and in front of VP. So we can say this point is in the first quadrant, but they have not given at what distance it is above HP. So that we need to determine here by doing the projections. They have given the distance of this point in front of VP, that it is 40 mm in front of VP and 35 mm from RPP. So the plane is at distance of 35 mm from the point. We have to draw its projections, and one data they have given is the shortest distance of the point from intersection of XY and X2 Y2 line is 30 mm. So now we shall see first what is this shortest distance. So here we have an example. So I am taking this X, Y and Z axis, so in a three-dimensional space. Then from this point onto X axis I'll just take one distance. The same distance on Y I'll mark and the same distance on Z I'll mark, and when I join these points I'll get a sphere whose center will be intersection of X, Y and Z. On the similar lines, when I take for X axis and Y axis on a 2D plane, the shortest distance when I cut from the intersection on X axis and Y axis and join it, I'll get a circle on a 2D plane. So center of this circle will be intersection of X and Y axis. So in our problem also we'll be doing the same thing. So we have the XY line. So we have this X and this is Y, XY line. So here we have the XY line in our problem, and say we have X2 Y2 line, and this is the RPP. So the point is located at a shortest distance, or some distance is given from the intersection of X2 Y2 and XY line. So that point will be some distance whatever is given. So you have to mark an arc with this point as the center, and that side view will lie on the locus of this arc. So anywhere on the arc the side view can lie whose distance will be same, and that will be the shortest distance which is mentioned. Now seeing this as the concept, we will see how we can solve with the problems on shortest distance. So friends, here I have already drawn this projection of the point. So here it has been given that the point is below the vertical plane at a distance of 45 mm. So I have already marked this, it is at a distance of 40 mm, not 45. So I have already marked this point. So I'll just dimension this here. So this will be the dimensioning of this point. This is 45. Then at a distance of 35 mm is the X2 Y2 line, that is your RPP, and for the first quadrant RPP comes towards right. So your X2 Y2 line will be towards right of this projection. So I have drawn this. So I'll also dimension this distance, because dimensioning is very important in any problems you solve. So here this will be 35 mm dimension. Again I'm using the aligned dimensioning system here. Now I have to obtain the side view as well as front view. So nothing is given regarding the front view, that is at what distance is the point above HP. Only it is given that point is above HP, and so that means it is in the first quadrant. So now I have the top view. So I'll first project this top view horizontally onto the 45-degree line. So I've already drawn this 45-degree line before, and you know how to draw this 45-degree line. So now from this point I know my front view will be above this point, because it is said that it is above HP. So somewhere above the XY line will be my front view. So this point, or from here you will have the vertical projection. Now you know this point will lie somewhere on this straight line, but where exactly? So for that reason we will be making use of the shortest distance. So just excuse me, there is a small correction in the problem statement. Since we know this point A is 45 mm below this vertical plane, the shortest distance cannot be less than 45. So as I have mentioned 30 mm, so 30 mm arc will come somewhere inside this projection line, and it will not cut anywhere this vertical projection line. So just make a small correction. So instead of 30 mm, let us take that shortest distance as 50 mm. So 50 is obviously greater than this 45. So now how to take that 50? So you set your compass on the 0 mm, you set your ruler here and take your compass on the 0 mm. You position the pin of your compass and just check the pencil tip is at 50 mm. So here you can see 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. Once this is set at 50 mm, take the center of XY and X2, Y2 line and just cut an arc on this particular projection. So here wherever this arc and this vertical line intersect, we get the side view of this point. So in this problem there is no any name mentioned to this problem, so I have taken this point as A. So I have the top view as A and the side view as A dash, A double dash. Now I have to obtain the front view. So to obtain the front view, I'll just project this top view vertically upwards, and from the side view I'll project this horizontally parallel to XY line. So here just see the leader line. So this is projected from left to right, this is projected upwards, and here we have the projection from right to left. So this will be the front view A dash. So now we need to measure this length. So this will be somewhere around 18 mm. Somewhere around 18 mm. 17.5 or 18 mm. So this will be 18 mm above HP. So this is about the projection of points. So friends, I hope you have enjoyed the explanation in this problem. So if you have any doubts in any of the problems, please put a comment in that particular lecture video. I'll try to answer all your queries. Also, please like and share this video with your friends, and please subscribe to our channel and also follow us on Instagram and Twitter and like our Facebook page. The links are in the description. So with this, we complete the first chapter, that is projection of points. So next we shall see the projection of straight lines in the next lecture. So thank you very much for patient listening. Have a good time. Thank you.